So tell us how Millennials and Dogtopia are really going so well together. Why you identified this as a critical business opportunity.
Yeah, the sector's growing rapidly, guys, and it's been driven by the fact that millennials understand the need for socialization of dogs. And they're treating dogs now like they're treating children, and that's been happening for a long time. I mean, I grew up with dogs my entire life, and they've always been very, very much part of my family. But what we love about the millennials is that they absolutely understand that there's three key needs for a dog, and one of them is socialization. And you can't get socialization by leaving your dog at home all day or by using some of these in-home services. They have to go to like a daycare facility. And we put a lot of emphasis and a lot of time around making sure that when a dog comes to Dogtopia, that we guarantee it'll meet his BFFF, and so his best furry friend forever. We also put a lot of energy into ensuring that the dog gets educated, and we also make sure that they get exercise. So it's this really wonderful holistic service of healthiness from all aspects that Dogtopia provides for the dog. And the millennial understands that. So, our customers really understand that, like, leaving your dog at home is not an option. It's kind of like leaving your kids at home and not sending them to school. So, the reason that we're focused heavily around this millennial demographic is because they get that. We don't have to teach them that. They really understand that for a dog to be a really well-balanced canine citizen and to be a strong part of the family, that daycare services like we provide at Dogtopia are just perfect for them.
And Neil, we see on so many dog and social media influencers out there. It almost feels like this is like the rise of why we love dogs so much. So how do you feel like social media has really helped you in your business because of how many dogs we have on all of the accounts that we're following all the time?
Yeah, exactly. And what's interesting, you look at Manhattan, for example, and the number of pet parents in Manhattan just last year has surpassed the number of actual human parents. And also the millennial has now become the largest pet parent in the country. And social media helps in a lot of ways, in the sense it allows us to share the stories. It allows us to help people understand those benefits of daycare. We utilize video across a series of different social platforms. And it also just allows pet parents to share those really wonderful stories of their dogs and the great times that they have, when they are together with their BFFs. I mean, dogs are very, very social creatures. And they have to be around each other. And so, social media really plays to that and just allows both our pet parents and our franchisees in our stores and our canine coaches to share those stories.
And talk to us about how you guys at Dogtopia are implementing technology into all of this.
Yeah, really important part. And it's a massive focus for us this year, which we're very excited about. And so we have webcams in all of our stores. And so you don't have to feel like that you've left your puppy at home anymore. So you can watch your pup all day, play with its BFFs. You can actually get to see who its favorites are in the room. You can get to see the changes in behavior that takes place when you put a dog in daycare. It's quite incredible. We hear stories all the time from pet parents that when their dog goes into daycare, they get a whole lot more confidence. And so the cameras allow you to do that. We're just in the process right now of rolling out an app to allow our pet parents to be able to book online, concierge service, so you can actually let the store know that you're arriving in 5 minutes, so our teams can come out and grab the dogs from the car, so you don't have to get out of the car, which is particularly great if you're in a hurry, which we all are on the way to work in the mornings, and also if it's snowy and so on. So, and then the integration of that technology into all of our social platforms, into the cameras, so you can watch it on your app live. So a big push this year to really start to provide our pet parents with more convenience and more connectivity.
I mean, thinking through your big push this year, 65 locations across North America, U.S., last I checked, was still in the lead in terms of dog ownership. So when you think about new emerging markets that you might want to push into, what comes to mind?
So you mean internationally, so other countries and so on? Or?
Absolutely, yes.
So we're in Canada already, so we've got 10 stores up in Canada, and that market's extremely strong for us, a massive opportunity up there. You can notice from my accent that I'm from Australia, so I get a lot of inquiry from a lot of the contacts I have down there, another really strong market. The UK, big, strong dog ownership in the UK, And then interestingly as well, China's becoming a strong market for dog ownership, particularly with the millennials. So the millennial in China right now, the dog's very much a status symbol for people there. So a lot of markets out there where this is a global phenomenon where people are actually turning to the dog for the love and for the loyalty that the dogs just naturally bring into our lives.
Absolutely. All right. Well, this is all making me want to go back home and just hug my dog right now.
Hang out with your pooch.
Yeah, seriously.
I guarantee you go home, hug your dog, you feel better for it.
Yeah, absolutely. It's been such a pleasure to speak with you today, Neil. That's Neil Gill, CEO and President of Dogtopia. Thanks again.